Hello everybody, welcome back to Artist Mission Control, and no, it's not NASA. So, welcome back everybody, welcome back. It's nice to see you guys again. If you are coming back from another video, or you are seeing my lovely face for the first time, I'm glad that you're here. And, you know, we've been on a little bit of an educational track lately. You know, I've been sort of giving you guys Figure 101 lately. But, unfortunately, it is with greatest sorrow that I must be stopping that series, stopping that train. I don't know, I'm cutting off the conductor and I'm shooting him out back. And this time, we finally have a haul. You know, when you guys subscribe to this channel, what you're really looking forward to is how much money can somebody reasonably spend and waste in a short amount of time. And luckily for you guys today, finally after the longest time, I actually have some stuff to show you guys that I actually bought. But what are we actually talking about today? What is the big, amazing haul? I'm going to be so real with you guys. This figure is my most anticipated figure for 2025. I almost said 2023. I'm getting my years mixed up, like, more and more in every single video. I think I mentioned 2021 like a video ago, so forgive me for that. But let's see what we're actually talking about. So my most anticipated figure for 2025 so far is my, like, 1/7 scale, oh god, is my 1/7 scale Hatsune Miku Shimian Maifu figure. And this figure is genuinely the most gorgeous box, like one of the most gorgeous boxes that I've ever seen in my life. It has like this iridescent shimmer, which I'll show you guys in the B-roll a little bit more. But I have been so excited to open this ever since it got here. It got here a couple of days ago, but I just haven't had the time to look through it. And it came with this very kingly scroll that I'm going to be reading out to you guys straight from the king. So I'm really excited to show that to you guys. And as a little bonus, as a little treat, we're also going to be talking about this Misato, like, nendoroid, which I have also been waiting for a long time to open with you guys. If you guys haven't noticed, or if you guys don't know, I've cosplayed Misato many times. I love Misato, regardless of her controversies. She can do no wrong, and I love her, and we're going to be talking about her today. But before we get into, the lovely, fun unboxing and all this other stuff, we have an announcement from a little friend of ours. Hello. Hi, nice to meet you. And she is going to be explaining some lovely things that are going to be going on soon, which, you know, includes a giveaway. So, if you guys haven't noticed, if you guys haven't looked at the channel lately like I do, because, you know, that's the only thing I do. I log on to YouTube and I look at what people are saying, because that's all I do with my life. We have hit 2,000 subscribers, which I am super excited for, and I never expected that to happen. I know I mentioned that very briefly in the last video, but we both were very shocked, and quite frankly, it is something super exciting and something that I've sort of been over the moon about ever since I found out that happened. So thank you guys for supporting me and watching these videos and just interacting overall. I really love talking to you guys. And we thought, what is the best way to sort of thank the lovely people out in the screen, out in the opposite end of the screen, for subscribing and watching all of our videos? So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing a giveaway. We're going to be doing a giveaway. So, this giveaway is actually a scale figure. Can you believe that? We are going to be giving away this Punishing Gray Raven 1/7 scale, and it is of a character named Lamia. I do not know who Lamia is, but I have seen pictures of this figure. She is incredibly gorgeous, and one of you guys will be able to, you know, get this lovely figure for yourselves. And I haven't decided if I'm gonna, like, you know, write my own little card or anything to it. I don't know if any of you guys are interested in that, but you might get a little lovely message from yours truly, you know, in this giveaway. So this is the main attraction. So I am so excited to send this to one of you guys. Unfortunately, I will include shipping in the United States, but if it's international, I might have to figure out the logistics on that, just due to tariff and all that other stuff issues. But this is for you guys, and thank you guys so much for 2,000 subscribers. I still cannot believe it. I still don't understand how you guys have watched for so long. And my lovely friend over here will be pointing up towards the conditions of how to enter this giveaway, and I will be leaving it open, I guess, for like the next 2 weeks. So if you listen to what she says up here, right, then you're going to be able to enter the giveaway. And most likely it's going to be something very simple, like being subscribed and commenting something underneath. So if that's a little bit too difficult for you guys, I don't know what's up with that. I don't know how to help you, but that's like the easiest way that I can think of. Making a Google form would just kind of be a little bit toxic. And my roommate will actually be voice acting this lovely friend and announcing the winner in the future, maybe in a future live stream or in a future video, but I will be making a post about it regardless with the winner. So if you won, you will know, even if you didn't join the live stream or watch the video. So anyways, let's forget about all of that. Thank you guys again so much. I really appreciate it. And now let's get to the actual good stuff, because that's what we came here for. Now that we covered giveaway stuff, enter if you want. I don't know. It's up to you. I have a figure for you guys. But let's get opening this bad puppy. I cannot emphasize just how amazed I am by her box. Now, I will say, I'm a little bit pissed for once that there is an actual, like, crack or rip in the box just because of how pretty it is. And I will be showing B-roll of the actual box and what it looks like around. But this is gorgeous. I cannot get enough of it. Let's go look at some B-roll of her and Misato. Anyways, bye! Alrighty, guys. So, let's get started. Let's get unboxing, if you will. Our voiceover Artem is taking over. So, as you can see, her box is absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to show you guys all of the angles of the box, because why not? But, literally, if I just had to display this box, I honestly probably would. And I can understand people who do not open a figure, because for how much of a bitch she was to put together, I honestly thought of just leaving her in here. But her box is very nice and iridescent. I absolutely love it. And why don't we get cracking at her? Little did I know that this would take an ungodly amount of time. If you guys are thinking that you're gonna get this figure assembled within, like, I don't know, 15 minutes, you know, on average for a bad figure, you've got another thing coming. That's what it looks like on the inside. These are the instruction manuals, aka our Bible. And again, you would expect a figure to be reasonably quick to assemble. No. So I did not show this on camera, and I'm hoping to save you guys some time. But you know, this is what she looks like in her blister. But I did not show this, but I spent a solid, like, half an hour trying to figure out how to sort of just get her out of the box. This is towards the end, right? And I was just wondering why it just wasn't all popping off. All of the little, like, buttons were buttoned, and they did not show this in the instructions, but there is a little, like, twisty thing, like, little metal part, and it is the most unobvious thing, unassuming thing that you can ever see. So it took me a long time to figure that out, and even when you untwist it all the way, it is still a pain in your side. But very annoying, but let's just get a move on. So this is what she looks like when the blister is actually open. I'm going to show you guys all the individual portions just because I can, and I want to, and I want this to be extensive. So this is her and what she looks like when she's just out of the box. She is attached to her base. I didn't expect her to not be attached to her base, but for some reason I thought that would be the most complicated part, which it is not. I will say, be very careful when taking out this sort of protective film away from her hair, and remove that bubble wrap first, because if you don't, you are probably going to break something, and I thought I was going to break something. So, just a fair warning. But that's what she looks like without any plastic or any of that other fun stuff. And I would also, be very careful with this portion, because I heard a lot of people had their sort of cable or wire, I don't really know what to call it, like ribbon. I've heard a lot of people had this break during the assembly process, but this is what it looks like. It's very, very thin. It's very fragile. I cannot sort of, I guess, emphasize that enough. This is sort of what goes at the top. I don't really know what to call it. It is a flame hair clip, something along those lines. And these are surprisingly the hardest part of the assembly. And you will see later why I say that. But these are sort of the flames that are behind her or attached to the base. So, just wanted to show a little bit more of a close-up as to what she looks like straight out of the box. But yeah, she looks amazing. Like, this is an amazing figure. I cannot recommend her enough. It's just the assembly was such an absolute nightmare. And I know that a lot of you guys on MFC and just in her comments were like, can somebody make a video on this? And this is what I'm hoping to share with you guys. So, I didn't show all three of her arrows because they're all pretty much the same thing, but her arrows are really nicely detailed if you guys are interested in that information. And you know what? Screw it. Let's actually get into this. This is her entire, like, instruction manual. And why don't we get started with the sort of, I guess, like, first step right over here. So this took an ungodly amount of time. This is going to be a repeated thing. I did not show you guys the whole part of me struggling, but each part easily took me at least 15 to 30 minutes on their own. So when you consider that there are like 5 parts, assembling this figure took me about 2.5 hours. And I wish, I was lying, and I hope I can save you guys some time. This arm is very, I guess, like flimsy when you're putting it in. So if you think that you didn't shove it in like well enough, that you're going to feel that way regardless. You just have to accept that it's going to be attached. And if you see it on her sort of guitar thing, I know it's not a guitar, right? But if you see it and it looks right on the figure, just call that a win and, assume that you're going to be fine. Now, the thing that I think a lot of people are struggling with in terms of this ribbon is actually attaching the second goddamn bird. Because the arm was already difficult enough as it is, where you sort of have to, like, I guess, organize it in a way so that it doesn't break off. But this is exactly where you need to put the second bird. It is not obvious based on the instructions, right? But there is a little hole there in the middle, and I'm trying to show you guys this from multiple angles. Because, again, this easily took me, with two people, to trying to figure this out. Like 30 minutes, and I was so worried about breaking this figure. But let's get on to the next part. Screw it, why not? Be careful. Be careful. Also, just another thing to note about this like figure, right? That third bird, that's another hole, and I would suggest putting the third bird in first before you try to put in the second. The sort of flame on the top is kind of easy to put on, as you can see. In the instructions, it says to be careful of the placement and exactly where it is. That is very true. And as you can see here, it's just like I'm kind of pointing towards where it should be. You can put it behind or below, but, Now, let's get on to the arrows. The arrows are honestly kind of difficult if you're doing it in the dark like me. Do you see how long this took me? It literally went from day to night in the middle of this assembly. But the arrows are really difficult to find. And me being dumb, I spent like 30 minutes looking at the placeholders, wondering where I put the arrows, because for some reason I thought that was a part of the figure, even though that doesn't make any sense. So, don't do what I did, save yourself some time, and just take those out, and that's exactly where the arrows are supposed to go. Now, each one is based on the length, and it'll say it in the instruction manual. I'm pretty sure the shortest one is up front. I had to get the flashlight here to find out where the hole is, but, that sounds terrible, but I had to get the flashlight for this one. But I'm pretty sure it just goes like from small, medium, and large, or like longest. So hopefully that makes it easier for you guys. Now, again, I did not show how long this took me, but my flames actually came broken. I'm going to try to show how they are supposed to fit in a second. And, I was a little bit confused because I thought it was supposed to be in one part, but they're supposed to fit into each other and turn into one piece like that. But if you can see in mine, they're almost completely damaged. So I had to super glue this, which was very frustrating. And for a figure that is this expensive, I should absolutely not be having to deal with that. But that is her assembly. I hope that saves you guys some time overall. And that's her, assembled. This is where I have put her in, my collection, thanks to my roommate and my best friend for telling me to put her there, because I honestly had no idea where I was going to put her. I knew she's going to be one of my top figures. She's going to be there, but she just turned out absolutely stunning. I'm so happy to have her in my collection. She is my most anticipated figure so far. And, I'm going to show, a lot of B-roll in a little bit, so it's going to be, 3 minutes. I'm just warning you guys. I just wanted to show you guys every single angle of this figure, because as much of a pain as it was to put her together, she is absolutely worth every single penny and every single bit of effort you put into it. So, I'm going to shut up now. I'm gonna let you guys enjoy some B-roll, and then we'll go open Misato. So, now that we've seen a little bit about the figure, why don't we open the scroll from the king or queen, you know, gender inclusive, themselves, and see what they have to offer to us. Because I have been waiting for this bonus for the longest time. If you guys didn't pre-order this or you didn't see it on the Good Smile Company website, apparently we get, like, a scroll, but let's read what the decree says. Yes. According to King Artemis Mission III, or Queen, you all should be subscribed to the channel and to enjoy the videos as much as possible and to not bully said content creator under any circumstances because she will cry. So, let's actually get to what's in the scroll because it wasn't like that. It's not like Kung Fu Panda where there's nothing in there, like the first movie. God, I feel old saying that. It's not even that old. But anyways, this is what comes in the scroll. And I won't lie to you. I've already seen it. I've already seen it a little bit, but you know, and I will show like close-ups in a second, but this is absolutely stunning. I cannot get over the fact that this was just free and that Good Smile Company just like kind of threw that in there. It was like, yeah, you know, you could just get the figure or we can give you like a scroll that's like bigger than half the size of your body. So it is absolutely beautiful. I love the intricate designs over here. I will say, and I will point it out in the sort of like close-ups, but it seems like they took this like print and put it over, right? Like they pasted it over, and I'm not sure if that's like the usual technique to make scrolls and everything. You could tell me that I'm wrong, but that's just something that I noticed looking it up like over here. But I do not care. I am very easy to please, and this is going to be, well, not framed because you can't frame it. You know, you can't frame this at home. But I am so happy with this. I love the original art too, so this is just a win-win scenario. I will say the only tacky thing about this kind of is the fact that there is a like Hatsune Miku logo like right over here, and it literally says like art by Ray, Krypton Future Media Inc. and like the link to the Pyoporo website. So I don't know why they included that on the scroll rather than like on the back where there's, you know, like nothing on there. But you know what? I got a free scroll. It's beautiful. I'm happy with it. I will show you guys what it looks like when I'm doing the unboxing and all that other fun stuff. But I absolutely loved it. I hope you guys enjoy it yourselves if you ended up getting it. Or you could buy it off of somebody. I wouldn't buy it for like much money, but if you can somehow get it with the price of the figure, then I would definitely recommend that. So now let's get back to the other figures. Alrighty, so we are back with a voiceover Artemis, and let's get this baby cracking. So there we have the little spin, you know, because I think I'm so cool. And just a fair warning, I have some clips in here where I'm just talking to my roommate because he was in my room while I was opening this and recording this. So you guys get to see a, you know, live footage of what it's like to be me and talking to my roommate. So if you guys are interested in that, a little bit more unhinged than I usually am, but you know, just I warned you guys in advance. But just like every other nendoroid, thank God she did not come in that new packaging that they had. Her packaging is actually really cool with the Ava logos on it, but she looks really cool in her packaging. I absolutely love Misato. I cannot get enough of her. I'm so happy to finally have this nendoroid. I've actually had her for like a couple weeks now, and she's just been sitting in my room, and just waiting for me to open her. But I was waiting for this Miku figure to like unbox it, so that I can do them both in the same video. But I'm going to show you guys what she looks like straight out of the box. It's kind of the same thing with every nendoroid where you kind of know what you're getting. Luckily, she is also like very well made. I don't notice any annoying like seam lines or bad paint jobs on her. Her hair is just very vibrant and her jacket is the same. I'm very happy with how this Misato came out, and I'm glad that it doesn't have a lot of the issues that most nendoroids have.
Mask up. She's bald!
She's bald and she's torturing people who have hair!
Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna let real life Artemis speak for herself. You guys know what the drill is with nendoroids, and yeah, I hope you enjoy. Actually,
like parts of our conversation.
Okay.
I wonder where you're gonna leave it.
Her panties!
Bitch!
My bad. You guys do not get to see her panties. Mm-mm.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
We don't tolerate that in this household.
Exactly. Exactly.
From the anonymous roommate in the
She
back.
keeps her head. Oh, hold on. So she keeps her necklace. It's very fucking fragile, so don't fuck it up. Oh God.
No, do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Ah!
Do you want me to do it?
Oh! Oh!
You did it!
You did it! You did it! Yeah, you did it! Okay, hold on. Okay. I think we're gonna go with this one. I think I like that one the most. Okay, so we have a lot of instructions. We will not be using them because who give a fuck? All right. Oh my God, I've been showing her cooch the whole time. Okay. All right. Well. Shimmy ya.
Drink.
Shwa la la la. Drank swa la la la. Huh? Why you got a butt plug? Hmm?
Oh!
And there she is assembled. I mean, you guys probably saw, again, the sneak peeks as I was opening her, but I decided to be a little bit fancy and show her underneath this fancy schmancy light. I am really happy because I finally get to display her with these really cool cards that are just on my desk, so that's pretty cool. And that's where I decided to put her in my collection. So thank you guys for watching, and I don't know how to record an intro, so intro Artemis, or outro Artemis is joining. And welcome back to the end of another video. You have, again, made it to the end of another video. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? Your attention span is just so great. I'm so proud of you. But thank you guys seriously for watching this video. Thank you guys so much again for 2,000 subscribers. I hope you guys entered the giveaway. This is something I never thought I'd be able to do, but I thought that I want to show you guys my appreciation in any way that I can, even if it isn't like the most fancy scale figure ever. Thank you guys again so much for just, you know, talking to me and chatting with me in the comments. Let me know what you guys think about this Miku. I really love her to death. If this saved you any time in the assembly process, please let me know. I tried to make it as extensive as I could. And yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling now. And bye! Oh yeah, this is so sexy. Oh wait, my bad. I forgot to put this thing on. I hope this works. Because if it doesn't, I'm gonna have a big problem with Big Pharma. Big Pharma. Big Pharma's gonna eat my butt. Well, I'm not Luigi, so that's not an issue. I'm assuming that that is fine. I'm assuming that's okay. Okay. We can get started. And relatively soon circumstances, I think. Okay. Let's get started. Okay.
Wait, fuck! Oh my god! Oh my god! I just fucking...
I'm not looking.
No! I just did it! It was fucking cool! Okay, wait.
I give up.
Well, ain't nobody asked for your fucking opinion. So, ah!
Well, you should have.
Ah!